Start of our last match in this particular group, at least for us today, between Hearts and Somerset. The kill for Morgan Zacola and a 5-4 lead for Hearts. Again, we start every set during pool play at 4-4, trying to close up some of these game times, keep everything on schedule. Set to the middle. Good hit there from Tori Zelinka, played back out front. That's tipped down. And now sent back over, and an opportunity for Somerset here. Set to the outside, and we are tied at 5. Serve from Cassie York, played down to the outside, and a kill there for Elena Kozak. And back to serve will be Eden Maynard. Maynard, one of the 6 seniors on this Hearts team. Serve here, tracked down, and now pump back across. An opportunity for the Guardians. And there's another kill for Kozak. Make it a 7-5 lead. Hearts out of Fairview Park, Ohio, 22-4 on the season as they came into this particular tournament. Coached by Jim Oblock in his now 10th year with Hearts. That's hit out of bounds. 7-6 the lead for the Guardians. So a timeout issued to Somerset here, 7-6 the lead for Hearts. Back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA. So serve here out of the timeout by Cunningham. That blocked up front, but still a kill for Larson. And Hearts now an 8-6 lead for the Guardians. As Haley Billy checks in. Played now back to Hearts. Back row put across by Zacola. Now an opportunity for the Guardians again. Set to the outside. And save back up front. And it will be Somerset basketball. Man, I'm already in the wrong sport. Somerset's serve here. 8-7. That serve is out of bounds. Make it 9-7. Serve here is an ace for Ella Douglas. A 10-7 lead. And that is out of bounds. Make it 10-8. Sierra Barnett will get ready to serve. It's played over on the near side. That is hammered inbounds in the far sideline by Jenna Larson. And Jenna will rotate back and get set to serve. 11-8 the lead for the Guardians. And that played now into the back line. Outside, Billy. Back to the middle and put across out of bounds by Cassie York. Make it now 12-8. So Larson with the serve. It's just bumped over and that hit into the net. And then that hammered out of that front line by Cameron Wells. Make it 12-9. Served by Gripe, played to the outside. And that tracked down and put back over by the Cougars. And we have Morgan Zakola all the way across that line underneath. Make it now 12-10. Serve played to the outside, that blocked up front. And make it 12-11. Serve played back to the near side, that just tipped over. Now deflected and a kill for Cassie York. Cassie, by the way, on a full scholarship for singing to Campbellsville. And Zakola plays it back across. Set to the middle. That's Cunningham. It's returned up into the net. And tipped back down by Cameron Wells. And what a run for Somerset here. Now a 13-12 lead. And a timeout to Hearts. Back with more of set one in 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. (13-12) is the lead for Somerset as Gripe will continue to serve. It's played to the middle to Zakola, and that's a kill inside that back line. Back tied at 13. It's now Haley Billy to serve for the Guardians. And that is, I believe it was out of bounds, but I believe it was out of bounds. It was close. 14-13, the lead for the Cougars. Sent back over the near side, Zakola, and another kill for Morgan and Hartz, making it all tied up at 14. Serve here played up front, and that doesn't quite clear, so a 15-14 lead now for the Guardians. Zakola's serve played on the middle. And now Guardians play it to the outside. That was deflected. And that was blocked up front, but ends up falling in. And the kill for Cameron Wells. All tied up at 15. Serve here from York, played to the outside. That was Kozik, now sent back over on the near side by Barnett. Zakola from that back line. Dug out, Barnett again. Now back line, that hit out of play by Maynard. So a 16-15 lead for Somerset. Serve now played off on the near side. That dog out of the ceiling, but will go as a kill nonetheless for Hearts because nobody went after the second hit. All tied up at 16. Tori Zelenka to serve. Sent to the far side and put out of bounds, but the Guardians were in the net. So to be 17-16. Served by Cunningham, tracked down, and now bumped over. Set back and then pushed across by York to the outside. Kozik, that will go down as a kill. And we're tied at 17. Serve up coming here from Kozik. Good first up and then hit into the net by Barnett. Make it 18-17. Serve here back to the middle and that set into the back line. Put across there by York. Maynard. And then that's set too far wide. Make it 19-17. Kozik with the serve. Left up too close to the net. And right there is Jenna Larson to put it back down. Make it 20-17. Kozik serve, play back to the middle. Sent across there by Gripe. Back the line, Zakola. Scott puts it over. And we've got an illegal hit. So 20-18. Serve here from Scott. Played to that back line. Maynard put that over. Now back on the near side. That was deflected. Set in the middle for Larson. That was blocked. And into the net went Jenna Larson. So it will be Somerset ball. 2019 as it gets set to serve. This is Annalise Scott, the 5'9" senior, will get set to serve. Set to the near side, and that's hammered by Larson again, making it 21-19. Tell you what, if you give Jenna any sort of room, she can absolutely crush the ball. Back over the near side, that's just put across. Set to the outside, Zakola, that is inside the back line. Now 22-19. And a timeout to Somerset. Take a break, back with more of set one in a moment. You're watching the NACA. Out of the timeout, Ella Douglas will serve with Hearts up 22-19. And a good kill out front by Addison Cunningham. Back to serve will be Sierra Barnett. It's played off the right side. That was partially blocked off the hit from Larson. Up front, that's tipped. And Larson hits it out of bounds. So 22-21. And Sierra Barnett to serve. And it's out of bounds. Now 23-21. And Jenna Larson to serve here for the Guardians, trying to close out this first set. Played to the outside. Wells fires. That's dug out. And sent back over. Outside Wells again. That's in along that far sideline. So 23-22. Back to serve is Gripe. Now on that back line, sent over by Thomas. Back off and dug out again to the middle. That's blocked up front, and we're tied at 23. Just a reminder, there is a cap at 25. This is not a win by 2 scenario. It's the first team to 25 wins the set. In the middle, Zakola, that's blocked, and I'm going to say it went into the net. So 24-23. Somerset 1 point away from taking set one, and a timeout to Hearts. Back with the conclusion of set one in a moment. You're watching the NACA. So set point here for Somerset, leading 24-23. The serve from Gripe, returned on one hit. So now off the near side, that's set across. Now back set, Zakola, that was dug out nicely by Barnett, and that's blocked on the far side. Now we're tied at 24. This is as good a set as I can remember for this tournament so far. And it is winner take all right here. There is no win by two. It's capped at 25, so whoever wins this point wins. Served by Thomas. Played off on the near side. That's sent over, and now Hartz to play it. Set to the outside. Now back set to Wells. That was played and will eventually fall in. And Somerset takes game one, 25-24. Take a break, come back with set two in 3 minutes. You're watching the NACA. Start of set number 2 with Hearts serving it up first in the form of Morgan Zicola. And that pushed across and down by Eden Maynard. And a 5-4 lead for Hearts. Again, if you're just joining us, it doesn't start at 0-0 during pool play. We're starting at a 4-4 going to 25. Trying to keep some of these games on track. Boy, that was unloaded on by Cameron Wells. In fact, Maynard had to protect herself because that had some smoke on it and tied at 5. Set to the outside. That's in along the back line. Good kill from Tori Zelenka. She will check out. And back into the lineup comes Jenna Larson. And this tipped into the net. Make it 7-5. Serve into the net for Maynard. As Cassie York put it in play for Somerset. That goes out of bounds. Make it now 8-6. Lena Kozik will serve here for Hearts, but not before Haley Billy re-enters the lineup. Serve here, played back to the outside, and that hit out of bounds by Sierra Barnett. So 9-6 is the lead for Hearts, just underway here in set number 2 after Somerset took the first set, 25-24. Sent across Maynard to Zicola, who will just put it over. Set to the middle, that was deflected. Now to the outside. And wow, what a combo save in the back row, and there are bodies all over the floor for Somerset. And I think they might have collided in the backcourt. Looked like Cassie York either might have gotten hit in the head with an arm or with a hand. It wasn't a head-to-head collision, I don't think, but it seems like everyone's okay at the moment. Might have been to her jaw, but in any case, back to it here. A 9-7 lead for Hearts. As Addison Cunningham back into the lineup for Somerset. Set on the near side, that was dug out, now pushed over. And that unloaded on by Jenna Larson. Make it now a 10-7 lead for Hearts. Serve here is out of bounds from Ella Douglas. Back over to the Cougars it goes, a 10-8 lead for the Guardians. It's played back to Larson, and another kill. Make it 11-8. And Jenna back to serve. And back up into the front row comes Tori Zelenka off that bench. Serve here by Larson is returned back. Now to the outside, that was deflected, and Somerset is in the net. Make it 12-8. Serve here played back up front. Zelenka put that down, is dug out though. Another opportunity for Hearts. Back to Zakola, try to tip it down. Still alive, put across by Wells. In the middle, Zelenka, and that's another kill in that back corner. Make it 13-8. Jenna Larson will get set to serve. Played back on the right side, and that's a kill for Annalise Scott, making it now 13-9. So Scott with the serve. Played back in the middle. Zakola will get a kill there with a nice hit up front. Make it 14-9. Haley Billy with the serve this time around, sent to the outside. Wells tries to tip it over. That goes out of bounds. We'll make it 15-9. And that serve carries out of bounds, make it 15-10. And for the Cougars is Alex Cunningham. And Emily Gripe will serve. Also back in for Hearts is Lily Thomas. Gripe with the serve. Set to the outside. Zakola. Now dug back into the middle. That's pushed back into the corner. And Cameron Wells gets that to go. So now 15-11. Gripe will get set to serve again. It's back to the middle now. Near side as Kozik tried to hit it across and into the net is Cameron Wells, making it 16-11. Morgan Zakola's serve. Played up front, and that is deflected, and a kill will go in the books for Somerset, making it 16-12. Wells, as we mentioned earlier, has 2 full scholarships and 4 other offers. She is just a junior, so she still has another year, and the Cougars are in the net again, making it 17-12. Jenna Larson back in for the Guardians. Serve played to the far side. That's tipped back across, will eventually fall in, making it 18-12. Tip across there from Douglas. Serve from Tori Zelenka, and that chased down and will not be cleared out. So that'll make it a 19-12 lead for Hearts. Zelenka's serve is going to be an ace. Now 20-12. Zelenka's serve here, more of a short serve, little floater. Tracked down and then sent over. Set in the middle. Larson hits that out of bounds. As Eden Maynard back in for the Guardians. 20-13, the lead for Hearts. Served by York. Played to that back line, and Maynard hits it home from back there, making it out 21-13. Haley Billy re-enters the set. Play now out to Barnett, who put it over and then tapped back over again by Billy on the near side. Douglas sets it out to Haley, who will put it across, back in the near side. That hit inside that back corner. Make it 21-14. Serve from Cunningham, played back into that back line. This is Kozik. That was deflected up front and it hit out of bounds. Make it 22-14. And a timeout to Somerset. Back with more of set 2 in 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. Serve from Ella Douglas out of the timeout. That's blocked up front. Boy, good reaction from Annalise Scott, though. And that deflected and still falls in, making it 23-14. Serve here returned on one hit. Sokola back to the middle. That's Larson. She'll get another kill and make it 24-14. And here's set point for Hearts. And that turned up front. Larson rolls that over the top of the net and back down. And Hearts wins set 2. 25-14. We'll come back with the third and deciding set here in 3 minutes. You're watching the NACA. Start of set 3. This is to 15, but just a reminder, we are starting at 4-4, so effectively this is an 11-point set to decide the winner here. Maynard ricochets that off the ceiling, and it's snowing in here from all the paint being chipped off the roof. So 5-4 the lead for Somerset. Serve from Cassie York, played off the near side, and the kill there for Elena Kozik. All tied up at 5. Serve here played in the middle, now just put across. And that hit out of bounds. Going to say that it was touched up front. Make it 6-5. And set across, good save from Kozik. In the middle, the tip over there by Tori Zelenka. And a 7-5 lead for Hearts. Serve from Zakola, now played to the outside. Wells unloaded, and what a dig on that back line by Thomas. I mean, that ball was crushed. Now again, this hits the top of the net and does roll in. 7-6 the lead for Hearts. And this deflected up front. Played back out near the net. That was deflected, and nobody chases it for Hearts. So we're tied at 7. So Wells to serve. Maynard off the first hit, and we have an illegal hit on Hearts, making now 8-7. So Wells with the serve. Played again by Maynard to the back row and Zakola. Returned out of bounds, and we're tied at 8. So 5-5 senior Eden Maynard to serve for Hearts. He's tracked down and now sent over. So an opportunity here for the Guardians. To the outside, Larson. Wow, what a play off that back line by Barnett. And once again, Somerset will have it. This just bumped across. And Larson again, that's blocked but out of bounds. And it'll be a 9-8 lead for Hearts. So here is in along that back line, and Ace makes it 10-8. And again, Maynard to serve. We are only going to 15 here in the third of deciding set. Set to the outside, and in the net is Somerset. Make it 11-8. That was Addison Cunningham who on the follow-through contacted the net. Serve here. Tracked down and then finally put back into the net once again. It's 12-8. The lead for Hearts. And a timeout to the Cougars. Take a break, come back with more of the third and deciding set in 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. So out of the timeouts, the serve goes into the net. So 12-9. Now back to serve for Somerset is Emily Gripe. Back to the near side, Larson. And someone is in the net. Not sure exactly who it was, but we'll go back over to the Cougars. Now 12-10. So if you played up front, that was tipped over. Out of the outside and ricochets and finally falls in. It's 12-11. And all of a sudden a little run here for Somerset in this third set. So Emily Gripe to serve again. Set off the far side. That was to Kozik. That's tipped over and finally falls in, and we're tied at 12. In case you're looking for Emily Gripe to make a service error, she's at about 99% service accuracy, so that's probably not going to happen. Up front, that deflected, still free. And now set back to the middle, to the outside for Larson. Tried to just go and get it down the line, but it was chased down. Larson in the middle, fires and scores. So 13-12 is the lead for Hearts. And back in for the Guardians comes Haley Billy, and timeout to Somerset. Back with more in 1 minute. (13-12) the lead for Hearts. Kozik with the serve and tracked down and now put back over to Scott. She'll tip it across and down. So tied at 13. Alex Cunningham will go back and get ready to serve. Keep in mind there is no cap. Or there is a cap, sorry. Some of you guys are going to be confused by the time this day is over with. There is a cap at 15. We did not go over that. To the outside, Larson fires. And another kill for Jenna makes it 14-13. And now match points. As back to serve is Ella Douglas. Serve from Ella is out of play. Now we're tied at 14, and this is match point. So no matter what happens here, somebody wins. It's the first to 15. Serve from Barnett. Track down. Now set to Maynard. That was deflected. Go outside to Wells. She'll fire that. Good dig by Maynard, and it's eventually going to fall in. And Somerset wins it 15-14. Here in the third set as they defeat Hearts in one of the better matches that we've seen in this tournament. 15-14 here in set 3. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to a whole new group with the Beach Breakers and Grace Christian. It'll come up here in just a few minutes. You've been watching the NACA National Tournament.